All right, y'all. Hope everybody is doing good today. It's been a while since I did some sort of a firearm-related video, so I thought I'd break one out and talk about one of my favorite little firearms, and that's the Glock 26. G26. This particular one is a Gen 4. I want to talk mainly, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of videos out there on the G26 talking about him, showing them, all that good stuff. But what I want to talk about today mainly is give you some nice little close-ups, and you can see this one's been in my little hidey hole in the house for a while. Got some dust on it, but that's okay. Hey, that happens. I will show you that this weapon is clear. This particular mag is unloaded. This weapon, a Glock 26, was my first Glock. And even today, a lot of the reasons why I chose it to be my very first Glock are pretty evident. A lot of people don't like them, especially in today's world, because there's so many other micro compact 9mm, like the the 365 SIG. I guess that's the one that first started it. The G43X even, and that Springfield one. What is it? The I keep wanting to say the Bobcat, Hellcat. Yeah, I think it's the Hellcat is what they call it. Little bitty double stack 9s that have as much capacity as this. Now, a standard G26 with the regular mag will hold 10 rounds, and then, of course, if you carry one chambered, which, you know, that's each and everybody's opinion, but to me, that's the way to go, you'll have +1, so 11 rounds total on it. And I think those little Hellcats, gosh, I'm wanting to say those are like 12 or 13 round. Forgive me for not being on top of the latest micro compact 9s, and they're a lot smaller than this. So if you have a gun that you're looking for exclusively nothing but carry, yeah, I'll be the first to tell you there's probably better options out there than the G26. But what a lot of y'all got to remember is back in the day, there were not. When these subcompact Glocks came out, you know, there was not a whole lot of choices on 9mm to carry, and that's back in the day, around the time I got my first one. This one, I think, is probably my third or fourth, maybe even my fifth G26 over the years. I won't tell you how many I own now, but I have traded away a couple of them over the years for various things. So now, those who don't know, let me explain to you what makes this a very versatile firearm. This is the ever popular G19, the Glock G19. This one, I do have a light on it, so let me see if I can't take this light off. Show you better, you know. What the G19 and the G26 share is basically the same frame size, not counting the barrel length, of course. Same thickness. Same magazine outer dimension capacity, which we'll get to that in a second. And they feel the same to me, especially when you do some of these other modifications I'm going to show you. The one big thing the G19 has over the G26, actually there's two major components to it. That if you have a weapon that you don't have to carry. Now, there's a lot of guys that do carry G19, fine. Hey, you know what? Great. You know, yes, I fully acknowledge you can conceal one of these easily. There's a lot of guys that do it every day. But the two big advantages this one has, especially if it's going to be a tabletop gun, a truck gun, a self-defense gun, a home gun, something along the lines of that, you have a light rail. And of course, the G26 does not. And you saw the reason just now, the advantage of having a light rail. I'm kind of like nothing fancy when it comes to home defense guns. I think they should have a light on it. And I don't go for big, fancy, expensive stuff. This is just a light protect, probably like a $40 light at Academy or wherever you might get it. But I do like having a light on my gun. Another advantage is if you're having one to shoot exclusively, recreationally, for example, A lot of people can shoot the G26 just as well as the G19. I'm in that group. I can shoot it just as well. But obviously with the G19, you have a longer sight radius. Now, those who don't know, when you have a longer sight radius, it's easier to shoot with the longer sight radius versus the shorter one. Think of it as like a short wheelbase vehicle moving around more than a long wheelbase vehicle. That's the way I like to interpret it. But say, okay, well, you know what? This is better because it holds them around. Yeah, the G19, it holds 15 rounds in the factor mag. Well, guess what? You can pop out this 10-round mag and get you a G19 mag like this one that holds 15 rounds. Bam. Now you've got the capacity of a G19, but you still have the short barrel portability of the G26. So except for the sight radius, guess what? This one is now going to do everything that this one will do, minus the light. And let's say if you're like, well, man, I don't like, the lack of this, it doesn't feel the same because you don't have your finger on here. Well, you have options for that too. Let me show you this little beauty. This is called an XGrip. And as you can see, this one is well worn, but let me show you how it works. It basically, watch me put it on here wrong. It slides on to a G19 mag such as this, and I think you can get these spaced for a G17 mag as well, which will get you 2 more rounds. You put it into your G26, and there you go. You have got full 3-finger capability on this. Now, I'll be the first to tell you it's not rock solid, because when you grip this mag, you can feel a little bit of wiggle and stuff like that down here, but it feels good. It feels nice and solid. Another option a guy can do is take a standard G26 mag and put a Pierce extension on it. This particular one, it doesn't stay. I think this is a +2, so I think this mag will hold 12 rounds total. You can put that on it. And then again, you get a nice little resting spot for your pinky, and it's not quite as big as the G19 mag with the XGrip on it. Want more even? So you break out these little beauties. We all know what this are. This is the 31 round. So this is marked Glock mag that you can use in everything. There you go. So I'll be the first to tell you that this is usually the one I keep around, and I'll usually keep it loaded with a G19 mag with the XGrip on it, and then I'll have one of these somewhere close by where if I run out of this, I can always reach to this. If I'm going to carry it, my preferred method is using the standard mag. Now, I mentioned carry, and I did carry a G26 like this for a lot of years. Let me show you the method my preferred carry for all those years. And this will be in my carry for fat guys video. It's this. And you can see this is old and dirty, but it's actually still very functional. This is a DeSantis gun hide holster. It doesn't say the model number, the model number on it, but this is called the Apache. And this is an ankle carry rig. So put this baby in here. It's been a long time since you've been. As a matter of fact, I don't know if this G26 was ever ankle. I don't think it has, actually, because this is my newer one, and you can tell this one hasn't been shot much. But these Apache holsters for ankle carry, you can carry a heavy weapon like this fine. Now, here's the trick to it. You have to wear some lace-up higher boots. They don't have to be all the way up on your calf, but at least over your ankle, so this can sit and rest on the top of that boot. you can see actually where mine is worn right through here from sitting on there for so long. And it does make for a comfortable 16, 18 hour a day carry. Can't do that with the G19. You could definitely do it a lot easier, I'm sure, with one of the little Hellcats or something like that. Or is it the Hellcat? I think it's the Hellcat. If I'm calling it wrong, oh well. Here's another thing I like. I do tend to like these Black Hawk, what do they call these, CQC holsters. G26 fits in it fine. I can use this same holster for my G19. There we go. That's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. A lot of people overlook the 26. They think, well, man, it's only a 10+1. You know, it's big and heavy and bulky, and there's a lot of better options. But if you're looking for a gun that is kind of like, what does they call that? A jack of all trades, master of none. This might be a good choice for you, because you can use the larger mags, shoot it recreationally, have a good time. In a pinch, you can use it as a carry weapon, as many people have done for a lot of years. I think Hickok 45 even used to pocket carry a G26. And don't quote me on this, but I'm wanting to say that Hickok 45, this is his preferred weapon when it comes to Glocks. I think maybe it's a 27. It's either a G26 or a 27. The 27 is the 40 caliber version of this same firearm. So, but yeah, that's what I wanted to do, folks, is just kind of give you my thoughts on it, show you a couple of shots of it. Let me know what you think. You know, post a question in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I appreciate everybody that watches my videos. Take the time to click that little like button, that thumbs up button. That really helps a lot. And again, if you haven't subbed, go ahead and subscribe. I, like a lot of YouTubers, you know, I look at my analytics. I think 99.6% of my views are from people who aren't subscribed. So take the time, go ahead and click that little subscribe button. It really will help me out. Y'all be careful out there. Have a great day.